and today my name's Eric. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time to come check out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of a couple new products from a company called BBQ Dragon. Now, I first learned about this company from watching some other YouTube videos by 4 other guys that also have cooking channels that I enjoy watching very much. I'm going to leave links to all 4 of their channels below. One is Tom Horseman. Another guy is named Johnny from Onion Smoke Shack Barbecue. The third one is Ken from a channel called Heavy Metal Barbecue. And last but not least, we have Meathead from Meat Cranium Barbecue. Now, they've all used this specific grill stone in their videos, and that's what caught my curiosity. It looks like an awesome accessory if all you have to smoke is a Kettle Grill, 22-inch Kettle Grill. I contacted BBQ Dragon and talked to George, and he was very nice, and he sent me these 2 items free of charge. So George, thank you so much. And I am going to give you my honest review on both these products. The first product he sent me was this spin grate. Now, this fits right on your Kettle Grill just like the standard grate does, but the thing this has is that it spins. So if you're cooking something like a steak and you want to do it over indirect heat for a while and then you're ready to give it a quick sear, instead of having to flip the meat or poke the meat, you can just turn the grate like that. Very nice, very convenient. And it also has a little flip up grate part. So that's very nice. But I'm not going to be really reviewing this particular grate today. What I'm really curious about is this BBQ Dragon Smoking and Roasting Grill Stone. Now, in concept, this seems like a wonderful item. I'm actually surprised no one's thought of this before. One of the hardest things of using a kettle grill when you're trying to do a long cook, like a pork butt or a brisket, is trying to maintain the proper temperature. And usually you're doing it over indirect cooking, where you have hot coals on one side and then you put the meat on the other side. The problem is, even if you get the heat kind of stabilized, is that the part of the meat that's facing the hot coals is always going to be cooking a little bit faster than the meat on the other side. So you're constantly having to rotate the meat to make sure that it's evenly cooked throughout. This seems like it will solve that problem. This is a big grill stone that you fit in underneath your grate, and basically it serves as a heat shield. So you're going to put the coals underneath, you're going to put the stone on top, and it's still got some cutouts on both sides that allow some of the smoke. You know, you can throw some wood chunks on your charcoal, and it's going to allow you to evenly distribute the heat without having to worry about flipping your meat all the time, because it's going to be evenly distributing all that heat through your kettle grill. So if this works like I think it is, this is going to be really a game changer when it comes to using your kettle grill. It's also got a cutout on the one side so you have access for adding more wood chunks, wood chips, and charcoal as needed, depending on how long your cook is. So stick around. I'm going to see how well this works. Let's get cooking. Alright, so I just took this stone out of the packaging. It comes very nicely packaged in some styrofoam. I'm just using that. I don't want to scrape my counter or damage the stone itself. It's got the little BBQ Dragon trademark emblem on it. And first thing you'll notice is that it's pretty heavy. I would guess this is probably 7-8 pounds. It looks like it's around 3/4 of an inch thick. And you can see, like I said, they have a couple cutouts on each side to allow, if you want to turn your kettle grill into a smoker. Not only will the smoke obviously come out of a little cutout over here where you have easy access to add coals, charcoal coals, and wood chips or chunks, but also around the outer edge. And you could tell it seems like a very good quality product. So let's go outside to the kettle grill and I'll kind of show you how it works. Alright, so here we are at the kettle grill. Now, ideally, if you're going to be using this as a heat deflector for cooking chicken, ribs, pork butt, something like that, you're going to put the stone underneath your tabs that the grate rests on, which are right here. You're going to put the charcoal underneath. Allow it to heat up, and this will generate heat nice and evenly. You see you got the little cutouts on the side for the smoke if you put some wood chips or chunks, as well as this area here, okay? And then all you would do is you would put your grate on top like this. Of course, you have your access door here. And then you'd put, you know, your ribs, your chicken, your pork butt, whatever it is, right over here so it's not getting that direct heat and you don't have to turn it. That's what I really like about this, okay? Now, one of the things I don't like about this product was lack of instructions, because I watched a couple videos, and one I didn't even realize, a guy that has a YouTube channel, Cooking with Rye. He's got a great channel. I'll leave a link below as well. Definitely check out his channel. He lives in Orange County like I do here in Southern California, and he got this a few months ago, and I must have missed the video because I usually watch all his videos. But he got one of these, and he cooked a pizza on it like I'm about to, and that was one of his main concerns, is it didn't have any direction. So he kind of just kind of did it the best way he thought possible. And in the process, he ended up burning the bottom of his pizza crust. So I contacted George at BBQ Dragon, and he apologized and said, you're right. The first batch that came out, we didn't have instructions. He did email me a 2-page instruction list, which I guess from this point forward are going to be included if you buy this product, okay? So, you know what, I like the fact that he admitted they made a mistake and that they are correcting it. Now for pizza, his instructions, he says that basically here, the best way he says you should do it would be to use 2 stones. Have 1 stone there in the bottom, and then you put a second stone up on top, and that way you're not going to get the top stone super hot. And that's what you want, because if this stone gets too hot, it burns the bottom of your pizza, okay? Well, obviously I don't have 2 stones, and I'm not going to buy an extra stone just for doing a pizza. So he says in that event, just put the stone on top of the rack, because that's going to raise it up a few inches further away from the coals, and that'll allow this top pizza stone not to get as hot, okay? But this is how Cooking with Rye did it, and he still managed to burn the bottom of his pizza. The other gentleman I mentioned earlier, Tom Horseman, he did a pizza also. He didn't even use a grate. He put it underneath, but he had a slow and sear over here where this cutout is, a little basket, charcoal basket, for those that you that don't know what a slow and sear is, and he had his charcoal here. So there was absolutely no charcoal underneath here, but just from the amount of heat that was generated here with the lid on, was warm enough for him to cook the pizza, and he didn't burn the bottom crust. So that's what I'm going to attempt today. I'm not going to put charcoal underneath this, even though George at BBQ Dragon says this stone can handle it. I don't want to risk burning the bottom of the crust. So I'm going to put a little charcoal basket on this end over here, and I'm going to fill it up with coals. And then I think I'm going to put the stone on literally 4 or 5 minutes before I put the pizza on. I'm going to allow it to warm up a little bit, but I don't want to get it searing hot, because I'm afraid it's going to burn that pizza to a crisp. So let me go inside, we'll get the pizza ready, and we'll get this starting to cook. Alright, we got some charcoals lit here. I'm going to fill this basket. There we go. Next we're going to put our grate on. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to put the stone on just yet. I'm going to allow this to heat up a little bit. I'm going to put a temperature gauge here on the back side and see how hot we're going to get this. So I'm just going to leave this on for around 10 minutes, try to get this grill warmed up a little bit for the pizza. We'll be back in a second. Alright, just like Tom Horseman, I'm kind of taking the easy route. I got a Papa Murphy's Pizza. For those of you unaware, they're a pizza company. I think they're all across America. But basically, you go there, they don't deliver pizza, you don't eat in the restaurant. They just make it for you, and they wrap it up, and away you go. You go home and cook it in your oven, I think 425 degrees for around 25 minutes. You got delicious pizza. Now, I was going to try to slide off the pizza. It comes on this little white tray here, but it's so hard to. It's like sticking. So I'm gonna slide it right onto the stone. Maybe for the last few minutes I'll once that crust is kind of hardened up a little bit, I might take it off just for the last few minutes just to make sure the bottom side is crispy. So just wanted you to take a look at the pizza. It's my son's favorite. Canadian bacon, pineapple, black olives. I did sprinkle a little extra mozzarella and cheddar on top because he loves cheese. And there we go. Let's go outside and see how the temperature's doing. It's been around 10 minutes. Let's see what kind of temperatures we got going here. It's around 275 degrees. So you know what? I'm going to put the stone in. Get that stone in here. Oops. Okay, and I'm just going to stick it on here. I'm not going to heat this up too much. I don't want to burn that crust, so I'll just let this warm up for around 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to put the pizza on. Be back in a second. All right, while I wait for that grill to hopefully get a little hotter, here's a limited release. Lagunitas A Night Pils. It's a dark style Pilsner. From, I guess they have one in Chicago and Petaluma, California. So that's interesting. A dark Pils. I've never had a dark Pils. And my son Kyle, say hi.
What dark Pils?
Say hi, Kyle.
Hi.
He's trying something. Look at this. Goody Blue Pop since 1923.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It says it's berry cream. Berry cream. And look, golly, it's good.
Golly, it's good.
All right, well, there we go.
I
got the pizza proofing here. Let me pour yours first because it's not... You got some ice, and I want to make sure it gets cold before you try it. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen blue soda. How about you?
No, maybe.
Oh, it smells like cream soda.
Yeah, I think I've had blue soda before. Diddly-dee, it's free.
Hang on, just let it settle.
We're talking the soda's language.
All right, and a dark Pils here. Let's see how this looks.
It smells like Jolly Rancher.
Oh, that sounds good. Ooh, this is dark.
I've never had a soda that smells so good.
To me, it smells like cream soda.
It smells like blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry?
Jolly Rancher thingy.
Wow. Look at that blue fizz.
I've never had a soda that smelled this good.
Mmm.
Probably.
It smells sweet, I'll tell you that. Whoops. I bet your number one ingredient is sugar.
No, it's carbonated
It's made from
water.
Mucleto, Washington, whoever that is.
The first ingredient's water.
Carbonated water, then pure cane sugar. Alright. Here's your pizza, proofing. As always, guys, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. You're going to have some pizza on the Kettle Grill today. Cheers. Alright.
Diddly-dee.
My dog chewing on his bone over there. Mmm. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Really malty. Smells like chocolate. Oh. Maybe, yeah, definitely like cocoa, like dark cocoa. How about yours?
I can't even explain it. You can't explain how it tastes. You can't explain it. It doesn't even make sense.
Well, does it taste like raspberry or what?
It just tastes...
Cream soda?
It tastes fruity and sweet, but that's like all I can say. I can't really explain how it tastes.
Okay, well, it must have a... Does it taste like a Jolly Rancher or a gummy bear or something like that? Like a strange fruit?
It smells like it, but it doesn't. It's... You can't explain it. It doesn't...
Well, is it good?
Yeah, it's really good,
okay.
But...
Well, good. We've established that.
If any of you guys have it and can explain it...
It's probably a pretty rare soda. I haven't seen... It's not every day you see a blue soda.
He wanted me to do an A&W, and I was like, everyone's tried that.
This is good. It kind of fools you, because when you first take a sip, it tastes like something very strong, like a porter or a stout. But then when you actually drink it, it's very... too much of a bone. It's very light. You alright, Dixie? Alright. I think she got it. Never like the unexpected when you're filming a video, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
It is good. It is good. It's winter time. You know, these kind of beers are nice.
There'll be sometimes he's about to go out into the grill and then
come on,
this
cheers.
big plane just flies over.
Oh, that happens too sometimes. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate it. I'll meet you back outside. We'll throw this on the grill. I apologize, it's getting dark real fast, but you know what? It's winter time in California. At around 5 o'clock, it's pitch dark already. So we don't like to eat at 3, so we have to deal with it. You looking forward to your pizza? Mm-hmm. Looking pretty good. Alright, I'll meet you guys outside. We'll throw this on. Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Alright, it's been around 10 minutes. Seems around 2:50. I'm still going to put the pizza on. My big question is here with this paper plate, but this paper plate from this Papa Murphy's Pizza is what you normally cook it on in the oven, so I know it can withstand the heat. I'm just not sure with the stone, but hopefully since there's no cold or hot coals underneath it, I think it's going to be okay, but I'm just going to keep a real close eye on it. I don't want it to burn, so... Alright, sorry for switching the camera angle, but it's getting dark fast, and my porch light, my camera stand and tripod was blocking the porch light, and I wanted you guys to see it. So it's been around 15 minutes. It's starting to melt the cheese, but not as hot as I would have liked it, so I took my fireplace poker and I kind of pushed that basket a little bit underneath the stone here. Hopefully, I'm hoping that might get things a little bit warmer and cook this a little bit faster. So we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, here we are. The one thing I would change, I was so paranoid about burning the crust. I didn't put enough charcoal in. I've added more charcoal. Just I haven't gotten the grill hot enough, so rather than taking, if I would have gotten it up to around 400, 425, it probably would have cooked in around 25, 30 minutes. I'm going on 40 minutes. It's finally getting there. I added a few more pieces of charcoal. So if I do it again, I guess don't be so paranoid. But anyway, it looks like it's cooking okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna put it on the stone. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can look underneath it. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this directly on the stone just for the last few minutes. Get it nice and crispy. It's just about done. It looks done, but yeah. We'll be back in a second. All right, I think we are done. Yeah, it looks good. I don't want to risk burning the crust after all I've been through. So there we go. Pizza on the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone. All right. It looks good. I'm not eating this tonight. My son is. So we're going to go inside, slice it up, and see what he thinks. There you go, guys. I would definitely recommend putting it on the stone for a little bit to crisp that up. But boy, that looks good. Like I said, the only thing I would do different would be to use more charcoal, maybe preheat that grill a little bit longer, because this took me almost an hour to cook. Because by the time I realized it wasn't cooking and I started adding more charcoal and trying to get the heat up, you know, 20 minutes went by. So, man, it looks good. But we'll get my son out. Like I said, he'll be the ultimate judge on whether or not cooking on this grill stone is worth it. We'll be right back. All right, here we are with my son Kyle. Say hi.
Hi.
And here he is with his favorite pizza, Canadian bacon, pineapple, black olives, and extra cheese. So, give it a try and tell me what you think.
Oh wow.
Does it taste any different cooking it on the grill? Or does it taste like the oven?
Tastes way better.
It tastes way better. Okay. Can you taste like smoke or charcoal or anything?
Yeah.
Really? All right. Well, maybe because I had it on there a little longer than I expected, it might have, the crust might have absorbed some smoke flavor. Well, that's good. Oh, the cheese looks good. Well, all right, I have to say success for my first attempt making a pizza with the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone. Hey guys, as always, I appreciate you watching my video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Check out the link above. It's to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.